Hi guys, I'm very nervous about this video. I really didn't want to have to make this video, but I'm making it just because I'm gonna be explaining two different things in this video. Okay, so the first one is, my brother, he tested positive for COVID-19, and I live with him, so I went to get tested, like, about an hour and a half ago, and the test results should come in tomorrow or the next day, so, like, determine that. And also, please be careful. If you are old enough to protest for any reason, doesn't matter if you're like a Trump supporter or a Biden supporter or like protesting for Black Lives Matter or like something like that, or like LGBT community, I just want you guys to promise me that you will not. I just don't want you guys to go to those events anymore. And the only reason why, it's really cold. The only reason why is because I just found out that they're starting to put snipers on tall buildings of where people are protesting. So without you even knowing that they're there, they could possibly shoot you without you knowing or having any warning. So I would really appreciate it for your own safety if you would please just don't go to those protests anymore. I mean, I wish I could do it too, but they're putting snipers and you don't know if they could shoot you or not. They could shoot you, they shoot whoever they want because they think that just because they're officers they can do what they want to. That's not how it works, but they all are racist. Even if you say not all cops are bad, they really are all bad. Even if they try to show it, they still have their pros and cons. And their pros may be that they actually do respect Black people and their community, but their cons would be that they are racist and they kill Black people, such as George Floyd, a 46-year-old Black man that was allegedly murdered for using a counterfeit bill. So, yeah. So I just want you guys to be careful, because I really didn't want to have to make this video, but I ended up being the way that I had to. So, I mean, yeah. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, basically, like, I just want you guys to be careful. I want you guys to know what you're getting yourself into when you're doing that. The protesting, I just want you guys to give me 20 seconds, like, no, not even 20 seconds, I just want you guys to give me, like, 5 minutes of your time. So, please watch this video if you have any respect for yourself or other people. The reason, like, this, like, okay. No one understands this. Not a single person understands this. Oh my god. You just have to hear me out just once. Like, just hear me out. It doesn't matter if you even have watched halfway through the video. I just want you to listen. No matter if you say that Donald Trump is racist or not, I don't care what you say. He's racist and he's a white supremacist. He does not deserve to be president. And Biden did win elections. I don't know why I don't understand that. Y'all keep putting, like, signs up saying, y'all were like, I saw some girl on Omegle yesterday. She was like, the election isn't over, sweetheart. Keep dreaming, with her cross-eyed self. And, she's just delusional because, yes, it is over. Biden already won the election, so you can just stop. And Trump is a white supremacist. Biden is not at all, like, whatsoever. It doesn't matter if he hasn't done anything. Like, people keep consistently repeating the fact that he hasn't done anything for the Black community. That is not true, first of all. And second of all, even if he hasn't, which he has, but even if he had, which I'm going to tell you how he did in a second, but even if he hasn't, it's still, like, I mean, it's only because they didn't elect him 4 years ago in 2016. Like, that would be the reason, but it's not because he wasn't elected. I think he was like the vice president for Obama, and now he's electing as himself as president, and he won. So you Trump supporters can just stop saying that Trump won, or stop saying that the election's over, because, that the election's not over, because it is. Biden is our president. And I hate when people make those TikToks where they're like, they swipe their hat with their little dumb Trump hat, and they're like, Donald Trump is your president whether you like it or not. No. Joe Biden is your president whether you like it or not. So, that's a fact. And, honey, I don't think, no one on this earth, everyone that lives on this earth knows that if Trump was elected, he would not have chose a black woman to be a vice president. This is the first ever woman to be a vice president. Not only woman, but black woman to be a vice president. She is so educated and on top of everything. If she was our president, then everything would go amazing. Like, our lives would be the best. And I also forgot to mention the reason that Trump is a white supremacist. He's a white supremacist because he tried to take rights away from the LGBTQ community. That is not how it works. LGBTQ community is part of the black community and part of the Black Lives Matter community. So he was basically saying that he's taking rights away from black people along with Caucasian people, Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, like anything, like any race. He was taking their rights away from them to date whoever they want. And he is the person that decided to build up the level to make it to where there are snipers in the protests. So, like, if you don't say he's racist, then I don't care. He is racist, and he, as a matter of fact, he, what's it called? Oh, yeah. And, Biden was trying to help us out. The reason why... Okay, so, let me tell you something. I just need to explain to you. At the presidential debate, they were explaining Trump wants to keep the gas stations the way that they are. No one should do that. And the reason why, Biden said at the debate that he wanted to make them to where everyone charge their cars. Now, everyone didn't have to have electrical cars. They would be the same price. It's just that they would be powered, like charged, instead of put gas in. Now, when you use the gas, you're wasting oil, and that affects the ocean, and that affects ocean creatures or sea creatures. So, you know how they've been killing people by recycling plastic? Yeah, well, all that trash is dumped into the ocean, and then turtles and stuff get in it, and then they die. So that is a part of it, because when the oil is in there, it detoxifies it, and it hurts it. It hurts the water, so bad that all the animals that live in the portion of the water that the oil is poured into, they die. So I just want you guys to hear me out, even if you don't see this video, or if you do. Just everything I just said, keep it in mind, and I don't care if you believe it or not. Also, if you think that all lives matter, then you are so wrong, because currently black lives are the only lives that we are determining. And under these circumstances, no, not all lives do matter. Not all lives matter. Black lives matter. I don't see white people getting killed with officers' knees in their neck just because they paid a counterfeit bill. I mean, they used a counterfeit bill. Like, no one does that. No one does that. And everyone knows that they would not have, his neck would not have been in his knee if it was a Caucasian person. So I don't understand what you guys don't get about that. Like, literally, the only reason that George Floyd is dead right now is because he had a white officer. If it was a black officer, he would have been understanding what he was going through. But it was a white faggot that decided that he's gonna kill George Floyd only because he's black. And everyone knows that, because if it was a white person, he would have not killed him. Literally, I have proof. I don't have the video with me right now, but I have a video of a officer's body cam. It was a Caucasian officer. His body cam was on. He was walking towards someone's car that he stopped. He literally made someone wreck and then ran off. It was a chase. It was a chase after. And guess what they did? The woman looked terrified, and she was saying, "Please don't hurt me." And the officer kept saying, he was like consistently repeating, "Why would I hurt you?" The woman kept saying, "Because I've seen what y'all do. Y'all kill people." And then he's like, "Haven't y'all seen? We only like to kill black people. Black people don't belong here." That's what they said. At the end of the day, I don't see, like, no one should see skin color in anyone. Skin color does not matter. We are all humans, and it doesn't matter if you think it or not. We're all human beings. We all live on Earth. We have so much in common that you guys just don't understand. Like, you're like, we're so different than them. No, we're not. We all have hair. We all have eyes. We all have eyebrows. Like, it doesn't matter if your hair is shaved or not. You still technically have hair. It just doesn't make sense. Like, we're all human. We all are alive. Like, there's so many things I could list that we have in common, and it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, y'all are like, they're different than us. No, they're not. We are all human. We are all alive. We all live on Earth. I mean, unless you live on Mars, which that's not possible, because you would have to live your whole life without breathing. But, like, okay, just take everything I said in mind, and yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did see it, please watch the whole thing through. Love you guys. Peace.